Princess Jazz, and we're back with another video. Today we're gonna be doing like a little Q&A, letting y'all know a little bit more about me. First and foremost, if y'all see me looking out to the side, it's because I'm looking at myself. I'm still trying to practice and get more familiar with looking directly in the lens. But yeah, let's get into it. So I asked you guys to like on a poll on Instagram to ask me some questions, things that y'all might want to know about me. Some are basic, some are more like I had to think about a little bit more. But yeah, so I picked out like 25 questions and we're about to get into it. First and foremost, is what's your name and how did you come up with your channel name? So my name is Jasmine. Most of my friends, they call me Jazz. I came up with my channel name because my handler on everything is basically Princess Jazz or the real Princess Jazz. I got the idea to go by Princess Jazz when I was in the 3rd grade. There was this girl named Courtney Goff. I always credit her of this. I was a new kid at the school and I was introducing myself, and as soon as I told my name, she was like the princess, and it just always stuck. So that's how I got the name Princess Jazz. The royal court, if you know, like Princess Diana or Princess Queen Elizabeth, and the royal family, they're known as like the royal court. And so that's how I got, me being the real Princess Jazz, of course I'm a part of the royal court, you know. So, and y'all are my royals, so the royal court, that's where I got that from, basically. So yeah. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is yellow and pink. Like, I love yellow. Yellow is my color, but I also love pink too. So yellow and pink are my favorite colors. Name 3 words that come to mind when describing yourself. I would say I'm loving, I'm kind, and I'm adventurous. What are your top 5 favorite movies? My top 5 favorite movies would include London is Falling, The Notebook, Inception, Coach Carter, what's another good movie I really like? I have a lot, so it's kind of like top 5. I kind of gotta pick. Okay, London is Falling, Coach Carter, The Notebook, Inception, Loving Basketball. I have a lot, y'all. If I had top 10, it would have been easier, but I'll say top 5. What's something you can't live without? I cannot live without my family, like my loved ones. Like, I guess I could live without them, like, cause I know how life works. Like, there are loved ones that I miss that are gone, that I would have said today that I can't live without, and I'm still here. But like, my loved ones, like my people, like I can't see life without them. So if it's something materialistically that I had to say, I would say that I can't live without money. Like, I love money. I don't know. I don't be liking when people ask that question. What's your favorite pastime? My favorite pastime would probably be like this, recording for y'all. Like YouTube, watching YouTube, recording for YouTube, listening to music on YouTube, like watching podcasts, reading, coloring. Like, I got a lot of things that I like to do to pass time, but YouTube is a main thing, because it's a lot of times where I'll just pick up the camera and start recording, but nobody ever see it. It's just something that I do to kind of like get my mind off things or whatever. Yeah, so what sport do you like or have you played? I've actually played a lot of sports, y'all. Like, now, not so much. Like, last time I picked up a basketball was like maybe 2 months ago. But, like, I've played a lot of sports in my life. I played softball, basketball, I ran track. I did, I tell people this, it's so funny, but I did play tennis for a little bit, like a week, and I stopped. I didn't really like it. It was so hot out there. Yeah, no. But my favorite sport probably would be basketball. I still watch basketball, but yeah. What's your dream job? Or, oh, no, I'm sorry. What was your dream job as a child? So, y'all, as a child, I always, like, the first thing that I said I wanted to do, which is crazy because it ended up coming back around full circle, was I said I wanted to be a hairstylist. My mom was like, da-da-da. You know, she kind of talked against it a little bit. Just, you know, kind of encouraging me to do something better. And after that, I was kind of like, I'll be a neonatologist. But, yeah, they ended up changing, too. And now, I'll be doing hair on the side. So, it's kind of like, that's why I say it kind of came full circle. What are some things we can look forward to seeing on your channel? Some things that y'all can look forward to seeing on my channel would include vlogs, like y'all already seen, like travel vlogs. I love to travel. I want to see the world, so of course y'all are going to see more vlogs. I've been through a lot in life, so I have a lot of stories to tell. So you'll see some sit down videos of me getting more personal and telling stories of things that I've been through, personal experiences. While I'm not perfect and I don't see myself as being like Oprah or nothing where I could just give advice to people, I do feel like I have been through things where maybe if I tell my story, it could help somebody else out. So for sure, you can see that. Of course, I want to do some challenges. I feel like pranks may not be like a major thing that you see on my channel, but I can see myself pulling a couple pranks or two. When my sister and I had our channel, that was something that we definitely did on each other. So maybe you could see some pranks too, but stay tuned. Not gonna be doing too many like mukbangs because your girl is trying to lose some weight. So yeah, but yeah, that's that. Next question is, what's the biggest lesson you've learned this past year? The biggest lesson I've learned this past year is everybody is not cut like you. Like, everybody was not raised the same, so everybody's cut from a different cloth. The way that you might come at a situation, other people may not come at the situation like that. Like, you may look at somebody trying to see the best in them, and they'll be trying to see the worst in you, or I don't know how to really put it, but more of the story is everybody's not the same. Everybody's not gonna mess with you how you mess with them. And you know, you just gotta take things for what it is, you know? You just gotta go with the flow and realize that the way you will handle a situation may not be the way somebody else will handle a situation. And everybody's not gonna mess with you how you mess with them. Like, just take this for what it is. And I know I probably repeated myself over and over, but hopefully y'all get what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna get that. But next question. What words of advice would you give your younger self? Okay, girl, you have a big heart, and you have to remember not to allow your heart to control your actions. There are going to be times where you are going to meet people, and you're going to have a great amount of love for them, and because you are so big-hearted, you're going to be very forgiving. But you have to realize that one time is a mistake, two times was a choice. You can't allow people to come in and out of your life as they please. You have to open the door and let them out when it's time to let them go. I'm trying not to cuss y'all, so if y'all wonder why I keep pausing and stuttering like that, it's because I'm really trying to work on that cussing so much. And my mind is telling me a word and I'm trying to think of a different way to say it. But anywho, girl, you are beautiful. You may not see that all the time, but know that you are beautiful, and nothing that you are going through is a mistake. It's to make you stronger. So yeah, that's what I would tell my younger self. The next question is, what's your relationship status? I'm taking. That's my word. Relationship status at the moment. One thing I absolutely regret. I don't regret anything. Like, there are things that I've gone through that I wish would have potentially turned out better, or wouldn't have went the way that it went, or friendships or anything that I wish wouldn't have ended the way that it ended. But honestly, I don't regret anything. I feel like I am who I am today, and I am as strong as I am today because of the things that I have gone through. And if anything was to have changed or been different, then I might not be who I am today. So I don't regret anything. I'm not glad that things have happened, but I am appreciative of the way that my path has gone, I guess. Like, yeah, it's not always been peaches and cream or whatever, but I'm okay with it. Like, I don't regret anything. Next question is, what's your biggest fear? My biggest fear is God. I fear God. That's the biggest thing that I fear. Period. That's it. What's your guilty pleasure? I don't think I really have a guilty pleasure. I'm gonna have to think on that. Maybe have an answer for another time. You know, actually, I do have a guilty pleasure. Now that I think about it, I do. Like, okay, so I might not stick a straw or a spoon into no cornstarch, but I do like to like, yeah. So that might be considered a guilty pleasure when I really think about it. What's your favorite food? My favorite food would be like hibachi style. Like, I love like fried rice, so hibachi, I can go for that. Or my baby made me some potatoes. It's like hash browns, but it's like homemade hash, and it got like sausage and peppers, and I like that too. What's the best dish you can cook? I don't know, y'all, because I can cook a lot of stuff. So we're going to have to bring somebody on a video or something and let them tell y'all what's the best thing that I can cook, because I can cook a lot of stuff. So yeah. Are you baptized? If so, when were you baptized? So yes, I am baptized. I was baptized when I was 10. But honestly and truly, I can see myself getting baptized again, because I feel like the place that I was in when I was initially baptized, It's definitely not the place that I am now. Like, the testimony that I have now is completely different from where I was at 10. And I feel like too, when I was baptized as I was younger, I feel like there could have been other motivations, like well, other people are getting baptized, and I wouldn't say that I really comprehended how meaningful and the power of the relationship with God was then than I do now. Like, I feel like I know I was in a completely different space than I am now, than I was then. So, yes, I have been baptized. I was baptized years ago, over 10 years ago. So, over a decade ago, I was baptized. But I could see myself going to the cross and, like, rededicating myself again. Who is your role model and why? I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna have to think on that one, because I try not to, like, idolize people or put people on, like, a pedestal, because nobody is perfect. And I know some time ago I may have been able to say XYZ is my role model, and then now really understanding what it means to be a role model and all of that, it kind of is like, yeah, I don't really have an answer to that one, y'all. Like, my mom would be a really good role model, but I don't want to be cliche and say my mom, you know? But, like, yeah. If I just had to say somebody, I'd probably say my mom, but I don't really have no role model, y'all. If you could write a heaven addressed letter, what would it say and who would it be to? Y'all, if I could write a letter to heaven, oh my goodness, I would have so many heaven addressed letters. Like, I'm writing letters to God. I'm writing letters to my grandmother. I'm writing letters to my mother. I'm writing letters to my papa. Like, y'all, I got letters to write to heaven. I got phone calls to make to heaven. So, like, not gonna get in there, y'all. It would say a lot. So, yeah. Not even finna go into detail about that either. What was your first job? My first job, I was a caretaker at this daycare. I think it's still open. I don't know. I pass by it sometimes. It was called Willow Oak Child Care Center, and yeah, I was a caretaker. Can y'all see me as like a little taking care of people's kids? That's exactly what I did. Who is your favorite YouTube? Oh. Who is your favorite YouTuber or YouTube channel? Y'all, this is really hard because I like got so many YouTubers that I love to watch of different genres, like Talitha Jane, Neek, De'Ara. Y'all, I have a lot. Like, I can't really name everybody. Like, I love watching YouTube, and I like a lot of YouTubers that have podcasts. So yeah, like, I wouldn't say that I have a favorite YouTuber, but I definitely have like my go-tos. Like, I'm finna sip some wine and watch them. Like, oh, I had a bad day, or oh, I don't have nothing to do, it's a free day, let's watch them. And it's definitely top for sure. Sundays, I'm tuned into De'Ara and Talitha Jane, like, for sure. But I also love me some Neek and several other ones. So, like, that's why I really don't want to get to name it, because I don't want to not name somebody that I really like. So, that's that, period. Next question. When was your first heartbreak? My first heartbreak. My first heartbreak was like in the 10th grade. Yeah. My first heartbreak was like in the 10th or 11th grade, something like that. What's one thing you change about yourself? One thing I would change about myself would be my level of confidence. Like, sometimes my level of confidence is like so freaking low that it's ridiculous. Like, everybody be like, what the? And I'm like, so if I could change one thing, it definitely would be that. And I'm sure everybody around me would agree that if I could change something, that's probably what they want me to change. The last question that I have is, what's a memory you have that you'll never forget? And a memory that I have that I never forget would probably be the first time. Like, actually, I got several memories that I'll never forget. But the one I'm going to go ahead and name, because that's what first came to mind, would be the first time I ever got arrested, y'all. And if y'all want to hear that story, please let me know, because it is so crazy. It's so crazy because, yeah. But one memory that I never forget was my first time being arrested, and it was definitely like a joke. Still is a joke. Like, yeah. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed watching it just as much as I enjoyed making it. Be sure to turn on your post notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as well. If there's any questions that you may have wanted to know that I did not cover in this video, be sure to comment them down below, or even shoot me a DM on Instagram at @TheRealPrincessJazz, letting me know that you want a part 2 to this video. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video.